Today, we are doing Game Awards predictions. I decided that it would be fun this year to try and predict what trailers and what game announcements and other things would happen during the Game Awards, which is in, I believe, a week. And I also decided that it would be fun to ask all of you, my wonderful community, to see what you thought would actually happen. Now, a lot of you gave me some of the worst things ever, and a lot of them are very clearly jokes. So we're gonna go through those first, and then we're gonna go through mine, which are perfect and will all come true. I have made 4 categories here. It will happen. This is for the very safe picks of this is probably gonna happen, most likely 100%. The it could category is for it might happen. The please, Jeff, please category is for stuff that is probably not gonna happen, but I would love for it to happen. And then the no category is for all the jokes you put in, because it's going in the trash and the garbage, because it's stupid. So let me think about this. I think we should get rid of the trash first, because everyone knows Minecraft 2 ain't going, that's not happening, and that's dumb. If Minecraft 2 happens, I will give everyone $100. So no, Minecraft 2 is not happening. Okay, what else is stupid on here? Chess 2, that's not happening. anything with 2 on it is not happening. Gumball Run 2, no. That game, the only people that played this game was me and you guys when we all logged on together. I don't know what Honey I Joined a Cult is, I'm gonna be honest. I don't, and also you put this in the suggestions box and you didn't put if you wanted a second one or a remake. I don't know anything about it, so I'm gonna put it no. Also, I think it's pretty small, so I don't think it would show up. Placid Plastic Doug Simulator 2 is not gonna happen, sorry. There's gonna be DLC for it probably, and it's not gonna be at the Game Awards. Is there anything else on here? Oh yeah, Sonic Racing Crossworlds 2, that's just, we'll go over this. It's not 2. We're gonna go over DLC characters in a minute. Okay, I think that's all the jokes. I think all of that's out. Okay, those are all obviously no's. Now, some of these, you're going to have to hear me out on them, because I believe very strongly that they will happen. And I'll explain why. Now for the real predictions. Some of you predicted things that I actually think will happen, but for now, let's go through the DLC first. Now, I put on AI Limit DLC, and if you know, I played AI Limit. It's like an Anime Girl Souls-like, and they are preparing a DLC. You know, I should have looked up if AI Limit was announced at the Game Awards. I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was.
They don't have the budget for Game Awards.
AI Limit was at the Game Awards last time, I'm pretty sure. But they also could not have the budget. No, I think it could happen. I think it could happen. Would it happen? Yes, 100%? No, I don't think so. But I do want to play it. I'm pretty excited for AI Limit DLC. I know a lot of people are like, this is trash. But I didn't think it was that bad. I think it was okay. Ananta. Now this, if you don't know what Ananta is, it's the GTA with anime girls. I reacted to a trailer for it a long time ago. It's not out yet. Apparently, it's not a gacha, which I had no idea. People got really mad at me because I said it was a gacha. I'm sorry, okay? Jeez. I said it seemed okay. People also got mad at me for that because I was like, this looks all right. And they were like, dude, don't you mean it's awesome? I think Ananta will be at the Game Awards. I think it will. I feel very confident that it will be there. I don't know if it'll be like a little trailer and a montage or something, but I feel very confident it will be there. I'm gonna pick the DLC now. So Expedition 33. Expedition 33 DLC. There was an interview with the devs where they said that there will be a DLC update. It's not going to be a full-fledged giant DLC, but there will be an update where they're going to add a little bit more content. And probably, my guess is some quality of life stuff. I think that this will happen at the Game Awards. I think it will. I think 100% they will show it there. I think it's been long enough. And if it's not dropping, they made it seem really small, the update, so I feel like it could, especially if they're nominated for so many categories, but we'll see. No, not Expedition 34, that's not happening. Apparently, I didn't know that there was a DLC for Silent Hill 2. It has to do with Maria, which is one of the characters in Silent Hill 2. I love Silent Hill 2. I think Silent Hill 2 is amazing. I really hope that a DLC announcement would be here. I really want to say it could be there, but I don't feel confident about it. But there's been Silent Hill stuff at every Game Awards in the past. Not every single one, but like the past few Game Awards, there's been Silent Hill stuff. So I'm gonna say, because of that, I'm gonna say it could. It could be there. I don't know. We'll see. I don't feel very confident about that one, but I think it definitely could. Now, these are two, or actually, we'll do three. These are the 3 DLC picks from the community. Silksong DLC, this is not going to be there. It's not going to be announced. It's not going to show up. It's way too soon. That's not happening. I'm sorry. That's going in the no category. That's not happening. There's no way. It's way too soon. Helldivers DLC isn't a thing. They just released a new war bond. There is no shot. I don't know what that... Okay, so the thing with the community stuff is somebody said Helldivers... What did they say exactly? I can check. Okay, not DLC. They said Helldivers 2 next major update, so keep that in mind. The reason why I would say no on this is because for this one in particular and certain ones, I feel like they're going to be in State of Play, not Game Awards. I could be wrong, but I'm going to say no for now, just because I don't really know anything about Helldivers, and I don't think it would be at the Game Awards. Now, I thought this was a joke. This is what I think Ian said this. GTA 5 DLC. Now that this has been said to me, I actually can consider it. This could happen. Now, here's the reasoning. Because Grand Theft Auto 6 got delayed so much, they could do a sorry DLC for Grand Theft Auto 5. I feel like that could happen. Like, unironically, I feel like that could happen. I feel like it could. It's been delayed so much that they'd be like, guys, we're really sorry. Here's a random DLC for Grand Theft Auto 5. It's Rockstar. They're not doing a sorry DLC. They don't have morals for that. You guys don't think so? This is probably the most far out there theory on this list, honestly. But to me, it makes sense. It's not happening. It could. 0% chance. This seems so mean. I put all my DLC in the it could happen and it will happen, and then I put all the DLC from you guys in the no category. I'm sorry. Okay, this was an interesting one. I'm gonna pull this one out because it's so different from everything else. So I have a picture of the Steam machine here. Oshi said that it could be like information on the price of the Steam machine. I could see that happening. I could see a price drop or something with this. Now, we're gonna get into this in a little bit. I could see this happening. They'd give a little bit more information about it, possibly. The Gabe Cube. Now, the reason why I'm putting this here, and we're gonna skip ahead a little bit. I was gonna save this for later. I could totally see them pairing these two together. I could totally see it. Don't you see this in your head? Picture a trailer pops up, a video plays, it's Gabe Newell on his yacht. He starts counting, 1, 2, the lights cut out, and then he says 3, and then Half-Life 3 pops up, just the logo, nothing else, just the logo. And then it says, on Steam machine, $800 or however much it's gonna cost. I could see it. You guys don't know, you could, listen, it could happen, keep coping. Listen, it could totally happen. If they were ever going to do Half-Life 3, it would be because of the Steam machine. There's also, just because somebody else said Portal 3, I would love a Portal 3. I love Portal. Portal's one of my favorite games of all time. I would love a Portal 3. That's not happening. But I'm going to put it in, please, Jeff, please, because God, I would love to see it. There's no storyline for Portal 3. It would have to be completely different or prequel. Now, what they did do, I don't know if you guys know this, but there actually was I don't know if I'd call it a prequel. It was called Aperture Desk Job, and it was supposed to be something for VR headsets. But there was Portal lore in it. So maybe it could be like part of the Steam machine, maybe, up here. I don't think it will be. I think we'll get Half-Life 3 before Portal 3, for sure. Nocta, please crack me, please. What the hell's that mean? So that's all the Valve stuff in here, I believe. I'm just gonna go from the smaller things. So, Beast of Reincarnation. I remember seeing this trailer for the first time, and I saw Game Freak on the screen, and I freaked out. To me, Beast of Reincarnation is a very important game, not because I'm super excited for Beast of Reincarnation, but because I want to see if Game Freak is possible of doing something amazing without the clutches of Nintendo choking them out. I really want to see, and I feel very confident that we will see a trailer, another trailer, maybe even a release date. My hope is that the trailer does not lag, because the FPS on the original trailer looked terrible. It was super horrible and laggy, but we'll see. I'm excited for it. I don't know. This is like, I feel like I have a lot at stake with this game because I just want to see if Game Freak still has it in them, you know? And how much I get to blame Nintendo and Pokemon Company. But we'll see. This was a community one, Ace Combat 8. I don't know anything about this game. I know it's like a flying game, right? Does anyone know anything about this? I actually have no idea. I don't have any stakes in this, but I'm going to put it in it could because I just don't know. This is one I added. Hytale is pretty much... I think the people who made the Hypixel Minecraft server started Hytale, and then I believe Riot bought it and then sold it back to them. I think that's what happened. It was Riot, right? So maybe there could be a trailer. I feel like it could happen. Pre-release January 16th. Oh, if it's that soon, then for sure it could happen. You know what? I think it will be here. I think it will. I could see it 100%. We're getting, okay, so we've gotten a lot of the, you might not be able to tell what this is. This is DLC characters for Sonic Cross Worlds. I would 100% know they're going to reveal new characters here. They will. 100% they will. Now the question is, what characters will they be? Well, I'm glad you asked. Because I have two characters. Mephiles from Sonic 06 and Bayonetta. You heard it here first. I actually feel more confident about my Bayonetta pick than anything else. I could totally see that being added 100%. It's kind of weird because I think Sega owns the IP, but they just is it Nintendo publish it? I don't remember. They still own the IP, I'm pretty sure. So they could definitely do it. We'll do these two really quick. I think the Sonic 4 trailer is going to be there. 100%. It'll be there. I think it's just going to happen. The one with Amy in it. I don't know if any of you have watched the Sonic movies. This isn't a game, but I still think it's going to be there. They've done TV trailers at the Game Awards before. And then this one, it has been confirmed that they are making another Cyberpunk anime. I still think it's too early, but I think it could show up. Please, Jeff, please, more Cyberpunk anime, please. It's going to have totally new characters, so you're not going to see any of the same characters, but I would love to see a Cyberpunk anime trailer there, or even like anything Cyberpunk related at all, because I love that game. And I love that franchise and that world. Oh, please give it to me. No way Sonic's gonna put an ad in the Game Awards when they didn't even nominate them. Oh, yeah, you're right, actually. You know what? We're probably gonna get a trailer for that new Fallout. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. I haven't watched it. I'm sure it's fine. Maybe. We'll see. You know what? Now that I think about that, I'm gonna move it to it could. Maybe. I don't think Jeff likes Sonic. Let's see. So the rest we have here are games. So let's do the community ones first, and then I'm gonna go through mine. So this is actually a really good one that I completely forgot about. Light No Fire is the new game from the company that makes No Man's Sky. I totally forgot about this game, and I could totally see it being there. Will it happen? I don't know, because I don't really know very much about it, but I could totally see it for sure happening there. This game looks sick. Also, I just noticed there's like little baby skeletons, but like, just look at this, it's so cool. This company has earned the trust back to where you could watch a trailer from them and be hyped again. If they didn't earn it back, people would see this trailer and no matter how good it looked, everyone would dislike it. But it looks cool. It looks fun. I'd play it. I tried No Man's Sky and I couldn't get into it. I don't know what it was. I just felt like overloaded because you spawned in the spaceship thing and there was just so much information. I don't know. I couldn't. But I feel like this game will not be that. But it looks really cool, and I think it could be there. Honestly, if there was a big game reveal, like some kind of like one of the big games, it would probably be this one. So Elder Scrolls 6, that's not going to be there. No, it just won't. I wish it would. I don't think it'll... Actually, you know what? I'm going to put it in Please, Jeff, Please, even though it's not going to show up. Because I do think it exists. I think it does exist in some form, whether it just be a video or what, but it's not going to be there. It won't be there. It just won't. I wish, but it won't. Bloodborne 2. I don't know anything about Bloodborne because I never played it. However, I could see that. My guess is that it probably won't exist because of Duskbloods. Duskbloods is what they're working on for the Switch exclusive FromSoft game. I'm excited for Duskbloods. The only reason why I hesitate to put it in any of these categories is it's because it's a Switch exclusive, and I feel like it would want to be at a Nintendo Direct. So I don't think it's gonna be there. I want it to be there though, so I'm gonna move it here. Actually, I'm gonna put it in and it could. They've had Switch games at Game Awards before. And then the rest of these are mine. So let me show you all something. So Jeff Keighley tweeted out a picture of what I'm assuming is a teaser for a game. This is in real life, right? I don't know what this means. It's like, I just don't know. It looks like a monolithic thing that's, he like put it in the desert in like New Mexico or something. He didn't put it there. It'd be funny if he did. My guess is this is some kind of thing for God of War. The reason why I say that is because it looks very, at first when I saw this, it looked Diablo-y. Like this looks like Diablo, but they confirmed it wasn't Diablo. At least that's what I saw. I don't know if that's actually true. Here's a video of it. Somebody went to go find it because Jeff tweeted out the coordinates. It looks like it's sick. I have a weird memory of seeing a strange game at the Game Awards that had that aesthetic. I don't remember what it was though. I wish I remembered. I really don't. I think it could be a God of War. It could be some Sony Game of the Year contender. I'm not sure. It doesn't feel like God of War. It feels more like fantasy to me, you know? Replace this picture with something from Sony, and that's what that is. And I'm gonna put it in, it could. Tides of Annihilation will definitely be there, for sure. That game will 100% be there. My guess is it's gonna get a release date. We watched the trailer for the gameplay the other day. It's a game that looks real, or it doesn't look real, but it looks cool. It kind of reminds me of like a Devil May Cry type of game, you know, where it's just very action-y, but we'll see. We're gonna play it. Now, I saved the best for last. These are some of my favorite franchises. Will they happen? Let's start with Final Fantasy VII Part 3. I have played both Final Fantasy VII Part 1, so Final Fantasy VII Remake, and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I played both of these. Fantastic, amazing games. Do I think that Part 3 is going to be in the Game Awards? If it is, it would be one of the biggest reveals there. And the only thing I feel like could top it, at least for me as somebody who likes that franchise, is like a Half-Life 3 or something. And I also want to say, if Half-Life 3 comes out, that is a death sentence for every game in here. They're all, every single one of them. But do I think it's going to happen? I don't know. I feel like they do release trailers pretty early in development. They've had this in development for a while. I just don't, I feel like it could. I don't know. That's hard. That's a hard one. We'll leave it there. If Steam does a Half-Life proper sequel, it will break the internet. Yes, it will. It'll break it harder than Silksong. These are my two ultimate picks. Kingdom Hearts 4. Kingdom Hearts 4 is still a long way from releasing. I pray to any higher being that can hear me that there will be a trailer for Kingdom Hearts 4. I don't want I don't want a release date. I don't want any of that. I just want to see it. Show me the logo again. That's all I care about. Do I think it's going to be there? Unfortunately, no, I don't. But please, Jeff, please put it there, please. I will freak out if I see that. I will freak out. Oh my god, I want Kingdom Hearts 4 so bad, dude. I want it so bad. I don't think it's... Kingdom Hearts takes a long time to develop things. They've always done that. Usually what they do is they have some like side game between the games, and the side game that they were talking about, I'm pretty sure got canceled. I think the mobile game they were doing got canceled. And then the other game they had recently was like a music rhythm game, and I don't remember anything from that, to be honest, between here and Kingdom Hearts 3. So I don't think Kingdom Hearts 4 is coming out in 2026. I don't either. 25th anniversary is in 2027. They're going to release it then. Yeah, I could see that. I don't think it'll be 2026 either. They like to wait until I have to be forced to buy a new PlayStation to play their game. I swear to God, every time there's a new... The only reason I bought my PS5 was to play Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't even think I've played a game on it since. I don't think I've touched it since then. All right, now you guys need to hear me out on this one. This is my final prediction for the Game Awards. And I really do believe that this is going to come true. I really believe it. There will either be a Shadow the Hedgehog remake or a Shadow the Hedgehog Frontiers-esque game. There is something happening at Sega with Shadow the Hedgehog. They know he's a moneymaker. They know people love him. They're registering trademarks for him. They renewed a bunch of trademarks, which is normal. I'm telling you, there will be a new Shadow the Hedgehog game.
Please, please, please remake or Frontiers Oliazy Shadow All Woe.
I don't think there will be a DLC. I think it will be a new game. If there is no Shadow game, there will be a new Sonic game at the Game Awards. So I'm going to put this in it. It will happen. It will. Now, when I look at this, it will happen. Let's look over it. Ananta, Expedition DLC, Beast of Reincarnation, Hytale, Sonic DLC, Frontier, or Sonic Racing characters, Tides of Annihilation, Shadow the Hedgehog. Shadow the Hedgehog is the anomaly, but I really do believe the rest will be there. This is our Game Awards predictions. It is a combination of yours and mine. I think it's pretty solid.